All right, what's up, everyone, and welcome to the Here on the Gamer 7 show on 89.5 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com. And I got Victor and
That's right.
myself
That's
here.
right.
And
That's right.
you know what just came out today, Victor?
Black Ops.
Yep,
No,
Black Ops
last
2.
night.
Yep, Zach, Big Red said that he went to the
To the
launch
mall.
event
He
to the mall
it
last
was
night.
packed.
Yeah, and he said that the line was so long it was like all the way
All to
around
just a
JC
penny.
Penney's. Yeah,
Yeah.
and to the GameStop. Yeah, it was a long line last night because Black Ops 2 is really anticipated. So uh, in Black Ops 2, yeah, apparently though they got those futuristic weapons you could use, and I just want to see what the reviews are so far for the game because first I'm gonna look at IGN's review and see what score they gave it for Black Ops 2 Call of Duty. And I actually watched this thing on TV last night. It was on Spike TV called like the launch event for Black Ops 2, and
Oh, they did?
yeah, and it was people from like Paris or people from like uh,
From all over the place?
British and yeah,
You
Britain
mean
and
the world? The
all over
world.
the world. Yeah, it is just Black Ops 2 is just that highly anticipated.
That's fun. I shouldn't know about that.
Yeah, so I do you plan to get it though?
Today, I'm getting maybe after school today, before I go home.
Yep. I might end up getting it like close to the Christmas time,
Not to get it
by
today.
around
I have
Christmas.
to play it today because I'm getting crazy about it.
Yeah, I wish I can get it today too, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, and not all of us are can get the game on the exact launch date it comes out. But yeah, I'm gonna see the scores that Black Ops 2 has been receiving by the critics so far, and I'm pretty sure that it's been overwhelming all the reviews because it's such a highly anticipated title like this. And
You know how they are when it comes to commercials.
yep,
I call it advertising.
yep. Ooh, so far, so some scores, a lot of them so far have been like really positive. Like G4TV.com gave it 4.5 out of 5. Game Informer 8.5. IGN gave it like a 9.3 out of 10, which is a high score. And now, but for some reason, the review site IGN, every time they give like a Call of Duty game a high score, like a 9 or something, they get accused of being like Call of Duty fanboys, which is probably not true, but that's just how the internet is. So, and then Xbox Official Magazine gave it an 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, it's been getting some pretty high positive reviews.
So it looks like competition with Halo 4.
Yeah, Halo 4 is every review I've seen of that game so far been either like
Over 9.
a 9 or up.
Over 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or yeah, a 9, at least a 9 or up. So I'm just seeing what GameSpot gave it because yeah, today is obviously we're gonna be talking a lot about Black Ops 2 because it's one of the highly anticipated titles of this year. So and see what score GameSpot gave it. So IGN gave it a 9.3. Ooh, what do you know? 8 out of 10 from GameSpot, which is
Only for Xbox, not
for
PC,
Xbox.
PS3,
Yeah,
not yet.
the Xbox version. Yeah, you know what? You're right. They might review like the other versions differently and give them like a higher or lower score. Cause yeah, they
Oh,
do
love
that.
you.
We got a person blowing kisses to us, which is
That's beautiful.
obviously yeah. So, but anyway though, yeah. So you could go check the reviews of the video reviews on IGN and GameSpot's reviews on their websites or on YouTube if they have it posted up already. So, and I'm pretty sure they do at this point. So, yeah. So, Black Ops 2, it's actually got 3 modes. Apparently, you have like a
The multiplayer, single player, and zombie mode.
yeah a multiplayer mode, a campaign, a single player mode, and a zombie mode. And I just want to talk about like what this game is about, like what the story is about, and the characters and the setting of where Black Ops 2
Oh, the
takes place.
plot. The
Because yeah, the
plot, yeah.
plot obviously it takes place in the future because that they said this is the first Call of Duty game with futuristic technology. Yeah, so yeah, it actually is the first also to present branching storylines driven by player choice. So yeah, the way you play the game could affect the storyline as well. And so the Call of Duty Black Ops 2, like the campaign, the single player, it features like two connected storylines with one that's set in the 1970s and that goes through the 1980s, and the other is set like in 2025 in the future. And the protagonist is the character from the first Black Ops game, Alex Mason. He returns as a protagonist in the Cold War section, and where he will be fighting
Fighting
in
proxy
proxy wars
wars.
for the United States in the Cold War. Known locations for this section of the game will include multiple cities in America, Afghanistan,
Afghanistan.
and during the Soviet invasion in Angola. So yeah, that's pretty interesting so far in the storyline, and so this section of the game will also see the rise to infamy of the game's primary antagonist, the villain of the game, Raul Mendez, an Nigerian narco terrorist, and the leader of the Accords die. So, and in the other section of the storyline, which takes place in 2025, that section you'll be playing as Alex Mason's son, David Mason, and his storyline deals with a cybernetic attack that cripples the Chinese stock exchange in China, bans the export of rare earth elements, so which turn leads to a new Cold War between China and the United States. So in this era, war is defined by robotics and like futuristic stuff like robotics, cyber warfare, and unmatched vehicles, and and other futuristic technology. So taking known locations for this section is Los Angeles, Singapore, and Scotia and Yemen. So yeah,
Sound interesting to me. I want to get it.
yeah, that's the single player in the campaign, the story mode. And now they got Strike Force missions, and Black Ops 2 will also be the first Call of Duty game to feature branching storylines in which the player's choice affects both the current mission and in turn overall the course of the story in the game, like we said earlier. So, and that's what the Strike Force missions are known for. And these branching storylines will also appear during the 2025 storyline. So yeah, this is Wikipedia, by the way, where we're getting this information from, and also zombies is going to actually have its own like campaign mode in the game as well. Like instead of just a regular old zombie mode like you remember in the first Black Ops where they had this old zombie where you team up with other players to kill zombies, and
Hmm.
well, this one is going to be having its own story campaign
So
mode.
story
So
mode. Huh.
yeah, it'll be just its own separate campaign from the main campaign. So yeah, it's turning for Black Ops 2, except this one will have its own story mode where the and it'll also have like you obviously teaming with four other players and versus the zombies in the campaign, and you'll obviously have to work together and try to I guess find out who how the zombie virus started and all. So yeah, that's Black Ops 2 is basically three games in one: the single player campaign mode, the multiplayer mode, and the story and the zombies mode. So yeah, what do you think about that though, Victor? Though,
Mm,
because
it should be the bomb because it's something new. Always developers make everything different. Like they always have different ideas. To challenge the customer. The players, the gamers like us.
yeah, it is. With they actually tried to innovate. They tried to do at least attempt to innovate with this Call of Duty title, and that's something you got to give them a lot of credit for because a lot of people say that every year we got another Call of Duty game which adds nothing new, but this one actually tries to add something new, and some might say it succeeds, some might say it doesn't succeed, but at least they tried to add something new, and we got to give them credit on that. So
Yeah, right now I just heard it's coming hopefully next year. Come out the Modern Warfare 4.
Modern Warfare 4, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that has actually been confirmed, and we did talk about that like on a previous show where they got a voice actor for the game actually. Like I think it was Bill Murray who was confirmed for it. But ooh, and I believe like they got the new Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer this week. So IGN has a video for on their site for like Halo 4 weapons guide. They got a video breakdown for that you could check out if you are interested in looking at that. Just go to their website and check that out. And now Sleeping Dogs also got five more DLC packs. And you say you play Sleeping Dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it got five more downloadable missions, I guess, and five more packs. And this one will add like martial arts missions, clothing packs, and I guess some more new story extending bundle. So so yeah, this is also it's been and it says it's going to be it's available on like it'll be available on November 20th for like the PS3 the and for right now and yeah so you could just download some more stuff for the open world crime action title Sleeping Dogs is what
Hmm.
they call it.
It's like now there's people trying to make all these add-ons, you know,
Yeah,
to make money.
yeah, that's just yeah, that's how this generation is now. It's some people a lot mostly should I say the majority of people actually don't agree with this add-on thing, but that's just the way it is now. So obviously people do like to download stuff nowadays, so it's working for them. So and if it's working for them, that's basically all that matters.
They should put it for free.
Yeah. Ooh, IGN has uh an interesting article here about Grand Theft Auto 5, the 5 things you need to know about GTA 5. Let's we'll check this out. Then we'll think we'll head to the first commercial break for the show. But IGN's week of Grand Theft Auto 5 is upon us, so each and every day they'll be bringing you screens, opinions, interviews, and on Wednesday tomorrow there will be a new trailer. But before you dive into this, so they just got 5 things you want to know. So obviously the first thing about Grand Theft Auto 5, which is coming out like in spring of next year, 2013, you'll get to play as 3 characters in the single player. So single player stories with one character are like 2008. So GTA 5 is going to give you like 3 characters to control in the new GTA 5 when it comes out in spring. So some of the characters' name is Michael, GTA Protegis, and then another character is named is Trevor, and so and then after that one there's another character named Franklin. So you'll be playing the 3 characters through the single player campaign. So that sounds interesting right there. Now, 2, you could warp around like so you are always going to be doing some interesting stuff with GTA 5's single players. So and also number 3 is you'll get to do like hectic heist, 3-leaf clover. So GTA 5, you're not just trying to make ends meet. However, you and your crew are trying to pull off the 5 to 6 heist bankroll to make money, and you also get to use jets and multiplayer. That sounds interesting. But yeah, so GTA 5 coming out in spring of 2013, and if you want to check out more about that, you can go to IGN's website and they'll just give you some more updates on it.
People like Grand Theft Auto, man. This version when it's come out is gonna be crazy. Everybody gonna get it.
Yeah, hopefully. So Grand Theft Auto 5 re-revealing the open world rulebook. So, The Walking Dead. I think they reveal like episode 5, but
That must be the last chapter because there only 5 parts.
yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, there was episode 4, and Black Ops 2 is we'll be talking about some more news like some the bleak game sales of overall of 2012 and some more about Halo 4 and the more recent games that just came out, and we'll be giving you some more news as soon as after we take this commercial break here on the Gamer Saver Show on 89.5 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com, and obviously when we come back, we'll just be giving you some more opinions and news about what's happening in the gaming world. So we'll be back right after this.
The Sound King Delta College Division of Arts and Communication presents As You Like It by William Shakespeare. opens October 19th in the Studio Theater at San Joaquin Delta College and October 20th at 8 p.m. October 21st and October 28th at 2 p.m. October 26th and October 27th at 8 p.m. Adults are $12. Students and seniors are $10. For more information, you can call 209-954-5110. 954-5110. Saturday, November 10th, 2012, the San Joaquin Delta College Dance Department presents the annual dance workshop in Atherton Auditorium at Delta College, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. General admission, non-student, is $30. Students, high schools, and college students with a student ID is $25. For more information, you can call Valerie at 209-954-5273. 954-5273.
Football is a sport that unites fans, players, and coaches alike in a spirit of competition and camaraderie. Football season has come to our area, and while you're watching a game with friends or sharing in the excitement with family, be sure to celebrate responsibly. Never pick up the keys and drive if you've had too much to drink. And if you're 21, drinking alcohol is against the law. Remember, alcohol is different. Let's all work together to keep our roads and community safe and have a winning season.
This message is brought to you by your local beer distributors and this station.
These are the sounds of someone taking their eyes off the road. Texting while driving is more than distracting. It's dangerous. Do us all a favor. When you're on the road, stay off the phone. A message from CTIA, America's Wireless Companies, and the National Safety Council.
Hi, I'm Linda Ellerby. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 11 years ago, and I know how scary it can be. Everything your doctor says sounds like a foreign language. HER2/neu, oncogene, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do these words mean? How can you decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? Go to breastcancer.org, a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say those words and find out what they mean. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
When you have breast cancer, these are some of the first words you hear. HER2/neu oncogene, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do they mean? How can you decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? This is Olivia Newton-John. You can go to breastcancer.org, a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say all those medical words and find out what they mean. Understand your diagnosis and your treatment options. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
All right, yeah, welcome back to the Gamer 7 show here on 89.5 ID Power and DeltaCollegeRadio.com. And before the break, we were looking at some articles on IGN.com about more gaming news, and we found one that says about the games sales that are declining, and they're looking really grim. So apparently 2012 has been a bad year for packaged game and hardware sales. So every month, a research company called NPD tots up the U.S. games industry's retail sales and releases data to its clients, who are mostly games publishers, investors, and some of information is published and reported. So this will be the worst year for games retailers since 2006. So in each month, a clever mathematician says that game sales went down for October 25% compared to the same month in last year in 2011, which they actually talked about last year. So consumers spending $755.5 million on hardware, software, and accessories compared with $1 billion last year. So of course packaged game sales are not nearly the whole picture, but so game sales weren't really as high this year as they were in 2011. So obviously that's just a really
something sad, huh?
Obviously, yeah, just a really surprising news, because last year it was 1 billion, now it's lower from this year. So just want to throw that out there for people who aren't aware, who follow game sales and all. But so a lot of huge titles coming out this month. Like they got Hitman, we got Hitman Absolution, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which just came out today, at midnight at 12 p.m. And now Halo 4 came out earlier this like on November 6th
Yeah,
of this
last week.
last week. Yeah, speaking of Halo 4, it actually outsold another article at IGN. It beat the Avengers movie, which launched in the summer of this year, 2012, and it obviously made more money than both the Avengers and the final Harry Potter film from last year. Halo 4
Wow.
made like $220 million
In
in
24
24
hours.
hours, which is more than what the Avengers made, which is like $207. Because I followed, and I know that because I followed them online as well. The Avengers movie. So yeah, so obviously it's gonna be Halo 4 is gonna be one of the top grossing games of this year, like Modern Warfare 3 was last year in 2011.
And more. All the way to now this is the holidays, so some parents have them for the kid for Christmas.
Yep. And also, since the IGN wants to know if people are actually going to be buying the new Wii U console that's going to be coming out like on the 18th of this month in November. So, in 2012, IGN has an article that they want to know if you're going to be buying a Wii U, so you could check that out as well. But so the Wii U, when that comes out though, I'm going to their Wii U section to see what news they got on that console, cause
Right now, Best Buys they had the Wii U. You can play it, and they got the game Rayman on it,
Rayman Legends, yeah.
and that game looks incredible,
They
man.
also got the new Super Mario Brothers Wii U, so IGN has a lot of articles about the new Wii U console that you could check out. Like if you go onto their website and click on their Wii U section, on top they got Wii U stacking against the competition. So they're just curious about how the Wii U is going to turn out when it's released on the 18th. So with
I'm not
all the
really a
features, but
Nintendo fan, but when I saw that Rayman on the Nintendo Wii U, I was surprised.
yeah, they're actually doing graphics comparison with the original Wii and the Wii U. So Activision has 3.4 billion in cash and no debt. So the first Wii U game that IGN is reviewing is the Ninja Gaiden 3, which came out earlier this month to negative reviews, is being released on the Wii U. So and we could check out that review as well if you want to see what the review they gave that. But right now got some other news to talk about. So gonna go to see what GameSpot has on their site for gaming news. So I know that basically we know that they gave Black Ops 2 8 out of 10, which is lower than what IGN gave it, a 9.3 for the Xbox 360 version, but they might give the other versions a higher score as well. So, Lego Lord of the Rings Xbox 360 facing a recall. So some users are reporting the Xbox 360 version of the new Lego Lord of the Rings game bundled with a demo disc instead of a full retail copy. So we can see what that's about in a minute. So Lord of the Rings, so they're actually recalling it. So some shipments of Lord of the Rings for Xbox 360 are arriving with demo disc instead of full game copies. So gamers are getting demos instead of the full game that they should be getting when they purchase it.
Like
So
they yanking the customers, huh? They won't play the whole thing, not the demo. Try version.
yeah, now this is gonna make some people angry, obviously, but they're obviously gonna have to do a recall on that. The Warner Brothers Interactive, since they're the publishers of Lego's Lord of the Rings game. PlayStation Plus for Vita is launching next week. That you could Sony's new portable
I know. So I mean, they have
system
their own
for
store.
18. Yeah, so it'll the store will be available on the PlayStation Plus as well. Like
That means you can download like full games for free. They give you
yeah,
a lot of options,
yep.
like trial versions. Like some games they give you maybe like 20 minutes long trial. So
Ooh,
with that store thing, I mean, like give you more hours
ooh, and
to try it.
And also, here's another game that hasn't been talked about in a while. Like, it's a game I haven't actually played the first one myself, but here's a game called Beyond Good and Evil
I
2.
played it.
Yeah, the first Beyond Good and Evil was released like in 2003 for like the Xbox and other consoles. It's like an action game, but I never played the first one. You played it?
I
What
played
was
it.
it like though?
I don't kind of recall. I don't remember, but I played it.
Yeah.
If I see the preview, I remember.
So yeah, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is actually making slow process according to Ubisoft. So Ubisoft confirms that the long-awaited game remains in development, but Michelangelo is more focused on a current project, Rayman Legends. So obviously they're still getting back on track, but they're still at a slow start with Beyond Good and Evil 2 because there are a lot of gamers out there who really want to try Beyond Good and Evil 2. So but it's still it's just at least some good news to know that it's still in development and not completely canceled, but they're just on a slow process on making it though. So there's some more news on that. If you want to check that out, just go to thegamespot.com and see their website. Ooh, a new game for PC. Like first, it's called I guess Star Citizen. It's a new PC game, like a space simulator. It's been that's just been revealed on their site. So if you're a PC game player, you might want to check that out.
I love
And
PC games.
yeah, and if you like those PC simulation type games, then yeah, this new game Star Citizen, they got footage of that. And ooh, Old Navy is giving away like Super Mario Brothers U on Black Friday. So and I know now this is the game that's probably gonna everybody's gonna be the first game everybody's gonna probably buy for the Wii U when they get it, the new Super Mario Brothers U because all Mario game
I haven't seen how
Nintendo.
it looks yet. I haven't seen.
Yeah, you know what? I did see them playing this back at E3 on TV like over this past summer. It looks pretty good though. Like new Super Mario Brothers
Yeah,
Wii that came out like in 2009. I guess this is like the I guess
a
it looks
remake.
a little similar to that on the Wii U, except the controllers might just be a little different because this is a new console that they're releasing it for, a new platformer. So, American clothing store Old Navy is not the retailer one might expect to hold a game-focused promotion, but that indeed is the case. The retailer has announced that it will give away copies of New Super Mario Bros. U to early shoppers on Black Friday on November 23rd. So the
And it says something about the $40 purchase.
yeah, so the promotion, however, is not without its cavities and limitations. Those who wish to score a free copy of New Super Mario Bros., you will need to be at least 16 years old and near the front of the line of Old Navy prior to its opening night at midnight on. So you'll have to be there at midnight on Friday, November 24th, and Old Navy associates will hang out with wristbands good for a copy of the game starting at the front of the lines, and quantities will be extremely limited. Additionally, those who do receive a wristband will need to spend $40 or more at Old Navy to receive a free copy of New Super Mario Bros. U. So yeah, and New Super Mario Bros. U is one of the Wii launch 23 Wii launch titles that will debut on the system as it arrives this weekend in North America. So what do you think of that, though?
Mm. It's like it's always a catch. You need to buy something to get something. You know?
Yeah, I know that is a catch
Yeah.
always.
Then the store they want you to buy over a limit to get it for free.
Yeah.
It to me like same catch.
Ooh, more gaming magazine companies are shutting down.
Oh,
So
that don't sound good.
yeah, a lot of now game magazines are one of the magazines that I look into to get news for this show. So this is an article I gotta take a look at for myself. So United Kingdom based publications for Xbox World and PSM3 magazine is shutting down after more than a decade as future focuses on digital. More gaming focused magazines are closing down. Publishers Future has told CVG Computer vs. Games today that Xbox World and PSM3 will be release their final issues next month as the company deepens its investment in digital endeavors. Future is hoping to redeploy affected employees in different areas of its business. So This decision has been taken as the future continues to focus on strategy on accelerating digital growth across its international digitally focused brand business, said Future's head of entertainment, Claire Portegas. PSM3 launched its first issue in 2000, with Xbox World debuting in 2003. These magazines are the third and fourth gaming-focused publications that Future has canceled recently. The following are PlayStation, the official magazine, and Nintendo Power. So additionally, the cancellation of Xbox World and PSM3 comes 1 year after GamePro shut down after 23 years of continued publication. So
The other thing is about people make magazines, like people go to stores and buy them. So now they're shutting down these companies because now it say is how you say everything will be online.
yeah,
You can find information online, not
yeah,
just books
one
to
that
magazines.
yeah, that's one of the reasons why. Because since people can now look forward to reading articles and finding news online about gaming, about video games, and also obviously that's going to be the future. So that's I guess one of the things that played a large part in them shutting down the magazine companies. So
Yeah, like right now people will be like, "Damn, I need to see this game," so they go online instead of get the book, the magazine, whatever. So they go online, they found it right away. Like these people made their own magazines and sell them, or be a member, they mail it to you to your crib.
yeah,
So they're shutting them down.
yep. So Halo 4, yeah, we talked about that. Drives 220 million dollars in 24 hours, which it beat the Avengers. So Crytek, the creators of Crysis, are planning a free-to-play Crysis game from the first game. So, and Devil May Cry, the new one, is adding a virtual expansion where you'll get to play as a character Virgil in the new Devil May Cry game that's coming out. Ooh, looks like we got some early details about the next Mass Effect game. You played a Mass Effect 3 and all
Oh
that?
yes.
So Mass Effect 4 might be running on will be running on the new Frostbite engine. So BioWare confirms next entry in the space RPG series will be role-playing game series will run on the Battlefield tech. Uh, Says game will be respectful of history, but also explore new story and gameplay fronts. So BioWare has opened up the next entry of the Mass Effect series. BioWare Montreal studio developer Yannick Roy explained in a blog post today that the next Mass Effect game will run on the Frostbite game engine, which the Battlefield 3 ran on, and the primary Electronic Arts trilogy has been used in a range of franchises including Battlefield, Need for Speed, and Medal of Honor. So that's sounds pretty cool. Like, what do you think of that though? It's
You know how many gamers love that game?
yeah,
And for 4, man, people start pre-ordering it now.
yep. We actually gotta um, take another commercial break, and we'll be back and talking more about some more gaming news and Mass Effect 4 here on the Gamer 7 Show on 85.9 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com.
Every 3 minutes, another woman gets the news that she has breast cancer. And here are some of the first words she hears: HER2 oncogene, aromatase inhibitor, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do these words mean? How are you going to decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? Please listen to me, Marvin Hamlish. As soon as you get your diagnosis, go to breastcancer.org. It's a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say all those breast cancer words and find out what they mean. At breastcancer.org, you can learn more about your particular kind of cancer and your treatment options. Prepare a list of questions for your next doctor's visit and get all kinds of other useful information to guide you and your family through this. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
Every 3 minutes, another woman gets the news that she has breast cancer. And here are some of the first words she hears. HER2 oncogene, aromatase inhibitor, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do these words mean? How are you going to decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? Listen to me, Shirley Jones. As soon as you get your diagnosis, go to breastcancer.org. It's a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say all those breast cancer words and find out what they mean. At breastcancer.org, you can learn more about your particular kind of cancer and your treatment options. Prepare a list of questions for your next doctor's visit and get all kinds of other useful information to guide you and your family through this. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
Imagine a world where bullying isn't considered a normal part of childhood.
A world where I'm not afraid to go to school.
To speak out.
To be myself.
A world where I'm not afraid to be caught alone.
Come on, punk.
We have the power to stop the bullying. Speak out.
Speak up.
Educate.
Find out what to look for and how you can make a difference at bullying.org.
Bullying is not kids being kids.
It's not about good homes or bad homes.
It's not a normal part of growing up. I shouldn't be afraid to get on the school bus.
To turn on my computer.
Or walk to my locker. Did you know that a bully will stop his or her behavior in 10 seconds when their peers speak up?
Use your voice.
Hey, leave him alone! We have the power to stop bullying.
Find out more at bullying.org.
Bullying.org.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
Hi, I'm Richard Roundtree, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. Yes, you heard me right. Men get breast cancer too, and when we do, it can be very hard for us to talk about it and get support, because nobody expects a man to have breast cancer. But I know one place to get reliable, timely information about breast cancer. Breastcancer.org. It's a special place on the internet that translates all those big medical words your doctor uses into plain English. It helps you understand what kind of cancer you have and what treatments are out there. It helps you get your head together and make a list of questions for your next doctor's visit. And it gives you all kinds of other good information to guide you and your family through this. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
Yeah, what's up, everybody, and welcome back here on the Gamer 7 show here on 89.5 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com, and we are live on YouTube and 2 live streams, and you can check out the show on both those sites. And we're back to give you some more gaming news. And when we were looking at some articles here on the GameSpot website, we found an article about, we were just talking about Windows 8 recently, and apparently we've learned that the Windows 8 chief, Steven Sinofsky is what you call it. Well, he departed from the company and for like giant unknown reasons, and apparently Windows 8 is owned by Microsoft, which creates Xbox and games for that. But he's apparently left the company for like when he first joined in 1989, and people who are Microsoft fans might want to check out this article and learn more about it if you are interested in if you like own Windows 8 as well and are interested in knowing more about it. So there's that, and then we also talked about Halo 4 and Devil May Cry expansion with Virgil, as well as the new Super Mario Brothers Wii U being given out for free at Old Navy for a price. And now, so Black Ops 2 is Amazon's most pre-ordered game ever. So Black Ops Modern Warfare 2 was the most pre-ordered game last year. Now it's Black Ops 2 this year. So Modern Warfare 3, by the way. Sorry about that mistake, but so if you want to find out more about that, you can check that out too. And here's an article right here for Rainbow Six fans, people who like the tactical first-person shooter type strategy games. Ubisoft says there's a good chance that their next installment, Rainbow Six Patriots, will be released on like the next Xbox, which is being dubbed right now Xbox 720, and the PlayStation 4 when they get released. So people could it's actually slated for a 2013 release, maybe like at the end, or it could even be coming out like 2014 when the next consoles are released. Rainbow Six Patriots was first revealed like at Spike TV's Video Game Awards in like 2011 last year. So yeah, if you're a Rainbow Six fan, you could learn more
I
about
like
this as
Rainbow
well.
Six. I play them, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, the next game Patriots. Yeah, it looked pretty awesome as well by the trailer. We haven't seen any, still haven't seen any gameplay from it yet, but we've seen the trailer. So from like 2011 Spike TV Video Game Awards, and people could check that online if they are interested in that. So, and we got some more news about Assassin's Creed. Now we did talk about Assassin's Creed 3, but now they've apparently the Assassin's Creed movie that they're working on is supposed to be released like next year in 2013. So, what do you think of that though? Would you like to go see an Assassin's Creed movie?
Yeah, I would like to try and watch it. Yeah, because right now mostly all these new games come out in movies. Like what I heard, it's coming out the Gears of War
Yeah.
and Halo also come out in movies too.
So yeah, so apparently the Assassin's Creed movie is going to hit theaters in 2013, and this news follows Ubisoft's announcement last month that the publisher fast-tracked the film through a partnership with New Regency. Ubisoft's deal with New Regency allows the game maker to maintain control of key elements. So yeah, Assassin's Creed 3. The actor who was going to be starring in it is Michael Fassbender, who's played major roles in movies like Inglourious Basterds, Prometheus, and Shame. And so yeah, this is some pretty huge news for Assassin's Creed fans, because whether it turned out good or bad, we'll just have to wait and see for that. But that's just want to let people who are fans of the Assassin's Creed franchise know that could add more popularity to the franchise.
Yeah, and also I need to say, Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Wahlberg is coming out in Transformers 4.
Yeah. I heard news about that. They talked about that on their movie show last year, but on the gamer show, we're also want to talk about like some more gaming news. Like we got Valve announced that they're working on a new Source engine. So Valve is the creators of like Half-Life and Half-Life 2 and Portal.
Yep.
And Portal 2 and Team Fortress 2. So Gabe Newell confirms Valve already at work on its next generation engine for like the next generation consoles that are going to come out, and they're working on a different Source engine for new games. So, and if you're like a fan of the games we just mentioned, Half-Life, Counter-Strike, Portal.
I play Half-Life and I love them.
Yeah, and you're a fan of Valve games, then you could check this article out here. So it'll just tell you about like whether or not if they're even working on Half-Life 3, but
they better.
That's it could be ended up releasing on the next generation consoles, but they just they're working on a new Source engine, and people could find out more about it on the GameSpot. Just go to their website and check more news on that. So we've got some more changes around. So Halo 4 Ultimate. So obviously I'm just gonna be right now checking out the new releases from November right now. So IGN's got this video of games that's been released for this month of November, which includes like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which was released today, Black Ops Declassified, Rift. We got Rift, Storm Legion, Lego, Lord of the Rings, The Sims 3 Seasons, and Paper Mario Sticker Stars. So yeah, also we got Hitman Absolution, which is slated to be released as well. Like I believe like in the middle of this month, like on the 20 something. But yeah, so this is just a video right here that they got of some of the games being released in the month of November. That you can check out on their website. Just go to
This week in new releases, another heavily anticipated title highlights this week's list of games. On Sunday, November 11th, Paper Mario Sticker Star launches for 3DS. Players help Mario recover the 6 royal stickers which are stuck onto Bowser and his minions. Whoa. On Tuesday, November 13th, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 launches for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, along with Black Ops Declassified for Vita. The 9th title in the Call of Duty franchise offers multi-team online matches for the first time, as well as improvements to the Create a Class and Killstreak functions, and the integration of Black Ops 2 into the world of competitive gaming. Another first for the franchise is the Zombies Mode campaign, which runs on the game's multiplayer engine. Also on Tuesday, Rift Storm Legion launches for PC. In the first expansion for Rift, the Queen of Storms prepares to wreak havoc on the Ascended of Talara. New features include 7 new dungeons, 3 raids, a chronicle, and more. Another Tuesday release is LEGO The Lord of the Rings for Xbox 360, PS3, PC, and Wii. The game follows Frodo Baggins and the unlikely fellowship that sets out from Rivendell on a dangerous journey to destroy the One Ring and bring peace to Middle-earth. Unlike the LEGO Harry Potter franchise, which was split over 2 games, the entire Lord of the Rings saga will be told in one story. One last Tuesday release is The Sims 3 Seasons for PC and Mac. This expansion pack for Sims 3 allows you to acclimate your Sims to different weather patterns. Play with winter thrills, spring flings, summer heat waves, and fall surprises. And that's all the time we have. For a full list of new releases, head on over to the new releases page. Releases are based on retailer listings and are subject to change.
Yeah, by the way, as the guy in the video said, the releases for the games are subject to change, so they could end up getting delayed or pushed back, but for right now, that's all the games that are coming out in November. Is the ones that were just mentioned in the video: Black Ops 2, Super Mario, the Sticker Star, and just Medal of Honor Warfare. Ooh, here's a good one right here. One of the Navy SEALs who helped work on the new Medal of Honor game, Warfighter, has been disciplined for consulting on Medal of Honor Warfighter. So CBS News reports that 7 members of the SEAL Team 6 are under investigation for revealing secrets while serving as paid consultants for EA's shooter, Medal of Honor Warfighter. Wow. That's some interesting news there. What do you think of that, though?
Man, because the Navy SEAL, they train, to protect the United States,
Yeah. And they revealed some secrets I guess they're not supposed to reveal, so when they were working on the game, so that's some pretty big news right there.
Tell me about it.
So, NBA 2K3 tops declining sales in October. So this is NBA 2K13 was the top selling game in sports title in October, I guess. And you want to know what the top selling sports title for November right now is? The new WWE 13.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Games for Change Festival headed to Australia. So, Educational Games Festival will be landing on Australia shores for the first time in 10 years. The event will be held in mid-November, Mobile. So, GTA 5 has 3 prototypes, which we talked about earlier. So yeah, so IGN's,
Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3. Why co-op fits in the horror of Dead Space 3. So yeah, GameSpot just basically gives their opinion on why they think the co-op should fit in Dead Space 3 in the horror. So you could check that out if you want to see what the why they think and what you think of their opinion on why horror fits there in their co-op mode in Dead Space 3. So see what Game Informer, which is one of the gaming magazines that is not shutting down like anytime soon, but I guess one reason they got their own website. But so yeah, Crytek prepares for the future. So and let's see what their review of Black Ops 2 was, because they've 8.5. Treyarch offers first-person shooter fans a mixed bag. So, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 kicked off. this console generation alongside Xbox 360. They basically their score was actually lower than IGN's but higher than GameSpot's, which was an 8 out of 10. So yeah, it's a pretty good review. So I guess they're just talking about like the wish for their new any future Mass Effect game that the BioWare is working on. EA's just giving their opinion on what they think should go in the new game. So I mean, Game Informer's giving their new opinion on what they think should go in the new game. So people could check that out to see what it's about. If they want to know what Game Informer thinks the next the Mass Effect game should have. Crytek prepares for the future. Disgusting Grand Theft Auto 5 demo. So apparently, Game Informer, some of the staff got to share their impressions after seeing a live demo of Grand Theft Auto 5. So you could check that out too to see what they thought and what their impressions were of the demo. So BioWare Montreal developing a new Mass Effect game, which has been announced already, and we got the stakes are high in Guild Wars 2, the Lost Shores expansion. So they've obviously reviewed a new expansion for the new MMO, fantasy MMO that came out like in summer, Guild Wars 2, people can check out. Blizzard responds to class action lawsuit. So Blizzard has reached out to us with a lengthy statement in response to the lawsuit. It plans fighting the class action suit that states this suit is filled with patently false information. So that are alive, influenced by Uncharted's mechanic. And here's an article right here. You say you ever got a chance with Skyrim yet?
Yeah, I played it.
So are you still playing Skyrim?
Not this moment, but I played it for a few hours. It's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, this holiday season has had no shortage of huge, expensive experience. Assassin's Creed 3 offers a large open world with lots to do. Borderlands 2 has about 10 to 15 guns hidden in Pandora. Halo 4 has a legendary difficulty which should keep folks busy for a while, and multiplayer mode that will keep people distracted until Halo 5 comes out. And of course there's Need for Speed Most Wanted, Resident Evil 6, and Paper Mario, a time-consuming RPG, so that released also for 3DS today. There are tons of games to play, many of which I did not list above, but I bet there are still a number of healthy numbers of gamers who are getting lost in the world of Skyrim even without the DLC that the game has away. So one does not simply start playing the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. A lot of my time killing Drotters in dungeon. So yeah, obviously somebody at Game Informer, one of the staff, is still playing Skyrim even after it came out last year. So yeah, people are
Cause Skyrim, if you know,
talking about it.
It's a big wide world.
Yeah, it is.
Man, you can
I haven't played it,
walk.
but I've seen gameplay footage of it online, so I know it's a big open world. And I played Morrowind, but and that was pretty big when I first played it back in 2002. So yeah, I know it's big. So yeah, so basically that's just some news from GameSpot's article, and just we could see we talked about G4 being shut down, like obviously. Well, it shows like Attack of the Show and Exploit being canceled by the end of this year. So just gonna see what the more gaming news they got. So Black Ops 2 pass, it includes like a Nuketown. So StarCraft 2 add-on is dated. It's been dated for like a release, and you could check out like their review for Black Ops 2. So yeah, so they still got some pretty good reviews and gaming news on the G4 TV website. And now we got about 4 minutes left, so just gonna see what IGN has real quick, then be back for next week's show. So IGN's got like so there's a review that for IGN's review for Black Ops 2 was 9.3, which is lower than Halo's, but still high. So
It's like people have their own opinion,
yeah, that is true. Yeah, people do have their own opinions.
Like Halo is from Microsoft, so they rate it their way.
Yep.
I haven't played it yet to tell you
Neither
if
I haven't
it's
played
worth
it.
the 9 point something.
Yeah, I haven't
rating.
played it either. So it's you actually got to play it for yourself to see, and if you believe it's actually worth that. So, and that's true for basically all games you play. So, yeah. So that's actually gonna have to do it for the news for this week's show. And next week we'll just be back with some more gaming topics and some more gaming news that we come across. Like Thursday. Thanks for correcting me and see what they got because there's always something new that's happening in the gaming world. Like the news we just saw today with Sleeping Dogs DLC, um, Halo 4 making like over $220 million, beating out some of the movies and yeah, some different type of news. And we'll be back on Thursday with some more topics here on the Gamer 7 Show on 89.5.
At 1 o'clock.
ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com at 1 o'clock p.m. So yeah, this is Ira Ford and
Victor.
And we'll see you guys on Thursday.